Hey coaches, what's going on? It is Coach Tim here with another video, guys, and I got a really good one for you today. Guys, I want to talk to you about avoiding mid-season burnout, all right, guys? This is a big win just for the simple fact that if you have been coaching youth football or any kind of sport, you're going to get to a point in the season where you're tired. you're, you're, you're feeling it, personal life starts to creep up, business life starts to creep up, and then you still got this program that you have to run, or this team you have to run. So, guys, we're going to talk about how to really avoid mid-season burnout, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do to really avoid this burnout, guys. All right. And before we get started, guys, do me a solid, like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Guys, you'll be doing me a big solid with that. And don't forget to download the free Beast Formation Playbook. It will be the second link in the description box below. All right, guys. So let's get into this video, guys. So here's my thing. I've been doing this for a while now, guys. 13 years into youth football and just really youth sports, because I've coached softball as well. And there's a point in the season, usually it's around between week 3 to week 6, where you just get tired and you just get overwhelmed because, you know, youth football is not just your life. You have work you have to go to, you got a family, um, you got kids who are demanding your time. You just got a lot of crap going on, guys. And so it's really important to really find a sense of balance and don't allow youth football to really overwhelm you, or just coaching to overwhelm you. So let me tell you what I'm doing right now, guys. So at the beginning of the season, or really before the season started, I was practicing 3 days a week, even 4 days a week. But now I only practice twice a week, guys. I only practice twice a week, and here's why. Number one, I practice only twice a week because my biggest thing is I have a life outside of coaching youth sports. And for most of you guys, unless you are a middle school, high school coach and on staff or college coach, you're not getting paid for this. So, you know, what I do is I make sure that I prioritize, things accordingly. So for me, you know, I got to make sure my businesses are running smooth and everything is taken care of there. I have to make sure my household is running smooth. I got 2 daughters. I got to make sure they're doing what they need to do, in terms of school and things of that nature. I have to, you know, make sure every priority outside of youth football is managed. And so I tell anybody any day, when it comes down to youth football in my life, it's probably fourth on my totem pole, It's fourth on my totem pole because, again, I have to focus on my other priorities with business, family, my own personal health, in relationships. And it's so vital that you find the balance. And let's segue a little bit. Let's say you're already kind of in that place where you're just burned out and you just overwhelmed. You kind of want to give up. The season may not be going the way that you thought it was going to go, and you just, you're like, this crap sucks, I want to quit. One thing I would strongly recommend you doing, guys, is sometimes you just have to give yourself a day. Give yourself a day, take a break, no football practice, and just do your favorite thing, guys. For me, my favorite thing is to freaking walk or hike. I like to get off to myself and just hike and think and just clear my head and just have that good energy. And then the next day, if I find myself still overwhelmed, I know, okay, it's deeper than that. What else is going on to where I'm finding myself to be unsatisfied or burned out, right? And then I will start delegating. If you have assistant coaches, guys, use these assistant coaches to start handling a little bit more of the workload. This is especially true if you have a really good coaching staff and they respect you, they value you, and they're not trying to sabotage you or sabotage you in your program. Lean on these coaches, all right? If you lean on these coaches, they're gonna help you big time. That's why you got them, you know. Don't be afraid. Now, I'm alpha. I'm very alpha, and I like to have my hands into everything I do. But guess what? Sometimes you have to give your coaches a little bit more leeway and trust them to do what you need to do while you're not there, guys. And then, number 3, guys, is, you may, and this is kind of the doomsday scenario. Don't be afraid to, hey, look, I started this season. Look, I need a break. I'm going to take a 2-3 week hiatus, for my own personal health. And, I don't recommend this just because you're tired and you're burned out. I'm all for completing your commitments. Now, I'm big on that. But if you're starting to have problems at the house, that's something you need to consider. If your wife or your girlfriend or your kids, being negatively affected by you coaching, particularly coaching youth football, guys, you got to weigh if it's worth it. Sometimes you have to weigh if it's worth it. Because I'm here to tell you guys, there are years where I've coached and I put my family in a stressful situation because it really negatively affected my personal life, my finances, and it burned me out because I just wasn't in a position to really, handle another priority. And you guys already know youth football is not necessarily an easy hobby. It's not an easy hobby. It takes a lot of mental, emotional, physical energy. Youth football it can be more stressful than some of our jobs, our day-to-day jobs. So you have to have a mental, physical, and emotional capacity to be able to, handle it, guys. So take a break, guys. If you're burned out, don't be afraid to take a freaking break. Because guess what? No matter how bad you want to win, none of these wins and losses are going anywhere. They're not going to the SEC, the NCAA. It's not going to your high school football organization. You're not going to the Youth Football Coaches Hall of Fame. You're not going to the Youth Football Coaches Hall of Fame if you, lose a game or something like that. The biggest benefit is you can get a ring at the end of the season. And, me being somebody who got a ring, it feels great. It really does. It feels great at the moment. But guys, after that month of kind of being happy and celebrating, that feeling fade away fast, guys. I'm here to tell you, it faded away really fast. And you really find out what's important, which is the process of developing good young men and women who turn out to be great, productive people in life. That's when you know it's all worth it. That's when you know it's all worth it. If you want to coach to get rings or get into the Hall of Fame or something like that, I would say try to become a high school football coach or a college coach or something like that. But, if that's your endeavor on the youth football level, it's just not worth it, guys. All right, guys, I hope you got value out of this video. I want it to be short and sweet. And guys, if you feel me and feel what I'm saying, guys, hit that like button, guys. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate you guys so much for everything that you're doing to just help me get out there and help more coaches who want to be just phenomenal youth football coaches and just youth coaches, period, guys. Because, I'm planning to do a lot more, videos on just coaching youth sports, since I have coached more than football. You know, I want to really help you guys who may not be a football coach, but you may be a baseball coach, you may be a basketball coach, softball coach, soccer coach. You know, I want to be able to help you guys really win more games, score more points, guys, and be the best team in your league. That's my goal, guys, for you guys. So that's it, guys. Remember, be great, have fun, and beast out, guys. Peace.